every obstacle. Oh gosh, well, what's happened over there?
To explore the hidden treasures of Britain's canals.
Yes, little light at the end of the tunnel. But for this final trip, we're heading across the channel.
To navigate a canal that runs through the heart of rural France. For our final journey, we get the chance to indulge in 3 of our favourite passions.
Food, wine, and canals.
À la tienne.
Santé.
We'll be following a canal completely new to us that wends its way through Burgundy, a region world famous for its gourmet food and fine wine.
That's a nice one.
With the rain holding off, at least long enough for us to strip the vines, the pressure eases. For 5 weeks in the early autumn, the community of Saint-Brie comes together to bring in the grape harvest, just as they have done for generations. Times may have changed, but here things are still done the traditional way, which includes a harvest lunch. I think we've earned ours.
You like some wine?
I'd love a little wine, yes.
Red wine, white wine.
Little red. Little red. Yes, thank you.
Merci.
Ah oui, merci. Excellent.
Yes. This is traditional to have a meal and then get back and do a little bit more. Good.
It's not just any old lunch. It's a 3-course meal with as much wine or beer as you want to wash it all down with.
Do you find they work better after lunch or before lunch?
It depends if they drink too much or not.
Yeah, well, I just didn't want to ask that.
Normally, they are very good in the morning.
Yes.
After then, maybe they go a bit
A little
slowly.
slower, yes.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
Thankfully, Damien isn't going to send us back out to the fields. And once this morning's grapes are processed, we head down to the cellars to sample the very best this domain has to offer. Brendan Moore, another Brit, was once part of the expat barging community and is now an expert in local wines.
Hello.
You've had a hard few hours working in the vineyards, so you probably could do with a drink by now.
Not 1,000 miles away from our mine. No.
I thought we'd start off with the Cremant that you've been picking this morning. Nice and dry. We use it here as a replacement for champagne. It's cheaper, but it's what we produce locally. So every time you go to a big party here, this is often what you'll be drinking.
Cremant.
Anyway.
Cheers.
Santé.
Santé. Well, if I'd been told it was champagne, I wouldn't know any different. Oh dear, I'm supposed to spit it out, and I'm not
Not at all.
much too delicious to spit out.
The Cremant that you picked today, in a year's time, you should definitely have a case of it, because that way you can quite justly say that this was a Cremant that I actually picked and I produced.
Will they call it after me?
Well, maybe they'll make a special label, Cuvée Prunella.
Bye-bye, Prunella.
And so this is a Chablis Premier Cru, one of the most famous white wines in the world. I'm sure you've drunk a lot of Chablis in your time, Tim?
Quite a bit, yes.
I think a fantastic one.
Almost resinous, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Very smooth, velvety.
Perfect word for it.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. And I had difficulty spitting that one out.
Oh, was I supposed to spit it out?
No, I spit it out, no problem. You can enjoy it. The red from here is made from the Pinot Noir grape. This is a great wine. They call it the soul of the domain.
Raspberry, strawberry.
There's lots of red fruit there.
I've swallowed mine.
You don't have to apologise. They'll be delighted here if you swallow it.
Can I finish this?
What an agreeable way to spend an afternoon.
It's a winner, this one, I think. No, it's lovely. Thank you. How much would it cost me to take a barrel? Here.
I'll ask the boss here. I'm sure he'll give you a good price.
Would he?
Darling, how are you going to get a barrel home to darkest London?
We'll find a way.
We'll find ways. We'll find ways.
After all that wine tasting, I don't think we'd better do any more boating today.
Then there can't be any harm in having just one glass more, can there?
Very nice to have a slurp of wine and not have to spit it out afterwards.
No fear.
À la tienne.
Someday.
In Burgundy, autumn has come early, and we need to proceed cautiously.
It looked really quite difficult when we woke up, but it's rather beautiful.
Rather magical.
We're pushing through the early autumn mists on the last leg of our journey. We've seen the geological splendours of this canal, explored the glorious architecture that lines its banks, and sampled this region's fabulous food and wine. And now we're heading to Auxerre, an ancient city that is steeped in medieval history.
Mist's lifting a bit, isn't it?
Misty morning.
Yeah,
On a
magical.
misty morning when cloudy was the weather, I met with an old man, clothed all in leather.
Ooh. No, don't know that.
I can't remember what happens after that, I'm afraid.
Oh, rather exciting.
We're now only a few miles from Auxerre, but we've one more stop to make before we get there.
There's been a watermill on this part of the canal since medieval times, and whilst there's no flour being milled anymore, it does have an intriguing new use.
We're going to call on this local artist. He makes wooden sculptures, some of which are in rather questionable taste. I'm given to understand. We shall see.
Can't wait.
And his name is Pierre Mellier.
Mellier. Oh, I see, yes. Bonjour.
Pierre was part of the Parisian avant-garde scene in the 60s, but after restoring the mill, he became one of the canal's notable eccentrics.
Bonjour.
Now in his 80s, he's still as prolific and as radical as ever.
Au Gemma, on a mis quelques sculptures dehors. Alors, c'est du
Excellent.
bois, polychrome.
Passionnant. C'est du bois.
Bois.
Oh la la. Oh, they're lovely. Aren't they extraordinary?
Yeah.
I want to know whether this is male or female, the top one.
Il faut, prenez-vous le mot satirique.
Satiric, yes, satirical.
Satirical. Yes,
Satirical.
yes. And here.
Un monsieur qui fait pipi.
That's a man having a pee.
Yeah.
Alors,
Bonjour, mesdames. Bonjour, mesdames.
Bonjour.
voilà mon univers. On fait une partie.
Very good party. Wow. Oh, yes. Very difficult. I know.
He's not very orthodox,
No, no.
clearly. Remarquable.
Au revoir, mesdames. Merci. Merci,
Bien, au
monsieur.
revoir.
C'est magnifique.
Magnifique. Exposition magnifique, vraiment.
It's a shame, isn't it, that he hasn't exhibited in England?
Oh, he'd have a huge success.
I think he would.
We've reached the point where the Canal de Niver'nais merges with the River Yonne, which means we're nearing the end of our French canal adventure. But this majestic stretch of water has one more treat in store.
Oh la la.
There's Auxerre,
Oh
the
yes.
cathedral, ancient walled city.
And to the right, its abbey. For centuries, the canal and the river have played a major role in the fortunes of Auxerre. During the Middle Ages, its strategic position on the River Yonne transformed it into a rich and powerful city. But its place in French history was assured when Joan of Arc stayed here after defeating the English at the Battle of Orleans.
Merci à vous.
In all the countless times we've visited France over the years, we've never been to this hidden gem of French cities.
Auxerre may not be on today's standard tourist itinerary, but in the Middle Ages it was a major destination for pilgrims. We're going to end our own pilgrimage down the Niver'nais by visiting one of Auxerre's stunning medieval landmarks, with the help of local guide Veronique.
Bonjour.
Welcome to Auxerre.
For centuries, pilgrims would have wended their way up the narrow streets of the old metalworking quarter towards their destination.
Was this the street where the tinsmiths worked? Lived?
Yes.
Yeah.
They lived and they sold tin plates here.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Built in the 13th century, the Cathedral Saint-Étienne is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and took more than 300 years to complete. It carries the scars of the many religious wars that were fought in the city.
Why are the heads missing?
It's before the French Revolution, during the 16th century. It was a very big civil war in France.
Right.
The Protestants, yes, and the Catholics. The
Yes.
Protestants won the war, and with 6 months that destroyed all the heads.
Amazing gargoyles.
Yes, yes. And people working that high in
Yes.
stone.
Yes.
It may have an imposing facade, but to see its most stunning feature, Veronique leads us inside.
This cathedral is very famous in France for the stained glasses from the 13th century till the 16th century, and for the vaults and the life inside.
It's absolutely staggering, isn't it?
Next Monday at 9, George Clark is on hand to oversee the regeneration of a Victorian school. He's the restoration man. Next tonight, One Born. What happened next? The ups and downs of parenting